Changing valve cover gaskets. This is off and been replaced. Cleaned it up a little. This one taken off. We gotta get to those coil packs 1, 2, 3. Take them off. Change this valve gasket and be done with this project hopefully today. Got a little mess going. This is the gasket that needs to go in, and these need to go on the bolts that we're about to take off. There's them for that, and these 3 go on the spark plug tube seals. They're going on the inside of that. This is what my Honda Odyssey is doing. After a valve cover job, I'm trying to see what I did not connect or what went wrong. I still have the problem. The car sounds fine, but when you gas it, it's not fine. I don't know what that is. Oh boy. Let's go turn around and find the problem. Sounds like mass airflow sensor, something to do with the air mixture. I do need to get more fuel, but I know it's not it. I'm just testing my car. I changed something on it and it's still acting funny.
It sounded like you were poof.
No, it's not going. That's the problem. Okay, so I took the EGR off and now I put it back. You heard that sound, was kind of exciting. I'm gonna start it back up and see what it'll do. But just because the sound was exciting doesn't mean it was right. It's like bad. Let's see, that looks kind of normal. Unless it's gonna start jumping like that. Yeah, that's not normal. It's like an air leak somewhere. Just started the car up again. The only thing I moved around was I unplugged this, because I thought it was unplugged all the way. And see, when the car's running, that doesn't do anything, so it's not causing that problem to appear. And then the other thing I did was, this is an antifreeze line. I slid it down more, and then I slid this down more. This could have had a little air leak in here. The one underneath it is hot. This is like 2 tubes in one. Not in one, but one is underneath the other. And this one is full. The small one is full of antifreeze, because when I started tightening it, it squirted a little bit at me, and then I pushed this one. So I guess it heats up the air or something for this intake. But the car is running normal. I don't know what I did at all, except mess with this and this. So let's see if we can untighten this and see if the problem comes back. Like that. not coming back, so it wasn't it. Let's see, did I mess with anything else that I can remember? Or maybe when you start it, turn it off and turn it back on, maybe it goes through a certain amount of cycles to feel normal again. I have no idea. Oh, and I just put this back. It was like this, so that couldn't have done it. That's just silly. Trying to see what else. I did press on this a little better. And the car's running normal right now. Like perfectly normal. Oh, I'm a little confused. That's alright. Okay, so this was the problem. Guess where? This right here. Air was seeping through, like by a lot. The mass airflow sensor didn't know what to do, so it threw my car in a limp mode. It couldn't drive fast, and I think this one's supposed to be there because it's like a notch, but that one wasn't supposed to be there. So after redoing after installing the gasket on the valve covers, I put this back, but I guess it broke off a little bit because it's so crummy. It's really just old and crummy. It just wants to break everywhere now. So as I was putting this back on the aluminum tube or whatever it's called, it started to crumb up, and this was underneath, I believe, or no, yeah, it was like this. It was like that. It was like that. This was going to the tube. This was right here. So after installing a new one, the engine was still in a limp mode, and it had to relearn itself. The engine had to learn with the new one of these. It had to learn itself back to normal. So that's why it was hesitating. The car was jumping, bogging. It was just having issues, as if the problem was still there, but in real time it was learning how to get back to normal with the right boot, because there was a fault code, and I had to, if I was to erase the code right away, then the computer would have started learning sooner. But I did not erase it right away, but after reading the codes I did erase it, and I drove the car. It drives beautiful, so the problem's gone, and the RPMs went down like under 1,000, so we're doing really well now with this car, and this was the culprit.